Just saying.
Welcome to another time to the Screen
Why
Squad.
do I got a
Like
show?
always, I'm Vinny.
Uh,
And me.
That's Ozzy, and then it's Edgar.
it's
All
Oozy.
right? Yeah, well, you are. Speaking of
Because
Uzi, we're talking
I'm
about
secret of the
we're
Oozy.
talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Use,
Ninja Rap style.
the Vanilla Ice cut. Stick around, see what we think.
Ninja Rap. What does it sound like I said?
Nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. Uh,
Ninja Rap? Ninja Rap? I can't. How dare you?
are you done?
No, that's fine.
All right, cool. So yeah, we're talking about 1991. 1991. New Line Cinema produced a sequel to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and they were like, "Well, we need to make another movie, make it bigger. We need to make it better. Well, how do we do that? Vanilla Ice. Everyone knows that,
Perfect.
right?
Perfect.
Was it hot off the heels of Cool as Ice? Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
It was after he
Cold. Cold at the
to the
heels.
extreme. To the extreme. That's
Right?
fine.
But
Oh no, he was about to have his live album out.
are you a historian on Vanilla
Yeah,
Ice? Jesus.
Vanilla Ice. I
I'm
didn't
just saying
know.
it's around that time because the clothes didn't
I
change.
believe it was a
Isn't-
time when he had a stomach virus.
Okay, when he got stabbed on his butt.
Yeah, I
When
believe so.
he got rectal
Ah,
warts.
okay.
The first time.
You didn't read his book?
His nice sunny
The
day.
History
which
of Vanilla Ice?
He doesn't read.
Who are you talking to?
All of you, because Vanilla Ice read.
Oh, okay. But we get
Or Rob.
we get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Use, right? The Return of the Shredder. We get introduced to the Ninja Turtles this time with Donatello not voiced by Corey Feldman,
Good. That guy doesn't deserve to work.
right? I mean, it was 90s. He was in
He was in everything. He didn't
in the
deserve it.
90s. That's fine. That's fine. But he did the first one.
What are you talking? He's making a great comeback right now.
Yeah, he hears music. Classics, bangers,
Come back, King.
bangers,
The
bangers.
comeback king.
Right? So
King or kid?
Yeah,
Whatever.
whatever.
It's a Shrek song.
No, I like that song. The more I hear it, the more I like it.
You know what? I can hear it, but if I see the video, it's so sad.
The link will be in the description. We'll put a link to the
No.
music video so you guys can watch it.
It won't.
It's pretty bad.
We'll put it in the comments. We'll put it in the comments instead.
Just all you gotta do is say Corey Feldman, lame. Stop it.
So we get the Return of the Shredder. We get the Return of the Ninja Turtles. We get a different April O'Neil in this movie. We get introduced to Ernie Reyes Jr., right? The martial artist. I think you know what? Rewatching this movie,
The work out
this movie is good. I like this movie. I enjoyed it.
Much better than the Mario Brother movie.
Much better than way better than the Mario. This is how you make.
movie.
This
It's
is how.
a deeper movie.
We're not talking about your colonoscopy.
First of all, not that deep.
Not what she said. No, but this movie is it's a really good movie. I enjoyed it. Like watching the animatronics that they used, right? The practical effects on the turtles, and the fact that there's actually people in the suits doing these martial arts moves and hitting their mark. I was like, dude, this movie's just a lot of like it's really good fighting, like fight scenes. There's good fight scenes, and for people that can't see anything, like that's thinking about the choreography of how they did this. I'm like, that's
They
crazy.
didn't fix it for this one?
No,
Because I know that was a problem in the first
the what?
that they couldn't see.
I'm pretty sure that it's still not this like not you can't see 100%, right? And unless they did that thing what they do now where they put like TV screens inside the heads and stuff so that people could see. But and I thought when they were talking about releasing a new Ninja Turtles movie, I thought they were gonna go back to like this formula with live action Ninja Turtles. But hey, if I'm fine with what they did here in part 2, because part 2 it has monsters in it. It has Ninja Turtles. It has Kung Fu. It has a decent story that gets you more of the backstory about the Ninja Turtles.
At the time, in the cartoons we'd see on TV, at the time, there's the only thing that bothered me when I saw it back then. Still bothers me now. you introduce two animals that you've never heard of before when you could have introduced Bebop and Rocksteady instead. Give me Slash. Give me Slash. But no. Two characters that are nowhere in the cartoon that you grew up watching. Now, is that a deep cut? Are those two characters deep cut from the comic? More likely not. So
Maybe
it's
they didn't want to kill off the Bebop and Rocksteady
Yeah, that's the point.
since it was
Yeah,
still going on.
yeah, because you don't want to get rid of like big characters, right? You don't get rid of them. You don't convert them back into their original animal form.
don't they kill Shredder?
Do they?
Do they?
Do they? He never dies. I mean, he just fell
Does he
asleep. He just went to sleep. Kevin Nash, his hand will always survive.
Plus,
Oh,
he's
man.
Super Shredder.
Yeah, it was Super Shredder.
Man, we should have had him sign one of those the NECA ones with the Super Shredder.
Yeah, I don't have one though. I don't have a Super Shredder. NECA. So he could have signed one. He could have signed one and so gave it to me, but
No, instead he'll just get one of the toys that he has and pop the hole on it.
that's true. Like your child. But still, it's like I enjoyed the story because not only is it like you get the where the origins of the turtles, right? Well, one thing that I think that they missed themselves was they could have introduced Baxter Stockman. That scientist could have been Baxter Stockman, right? But it wasn't, right? It's fine, right?
It's because Fisher Stevens was busy. He couldn't play He couldn't
Jesus.
play Baxter yet, so they said, hey, wait for the next one. We'll put him in Turtles in Time.
They never
They
did.
didn't do it.
They did go back in time in part 3, but it's
Turtles in Time.
that one's trash. Compared to this one, that one's garbage.
Yeah,
Because
Oh, yeah.
because they changed the look of the turtles, and
Kinda.
they did. If you compare the turtles from this one to the turtles in part 3, they look way different. They look different. And then the story is not as strong. I like the story in this one because again, it gives you more backstory, and you feel like, especially when they they find out that they're a mistake, they were an accident. Donatello is like, you could tell that he's sad. That he's sad when he finds all that out, and then you have that relationship between April O'Neil and the turtles, right? You have the turtle and Splinter. Splinter is like the main thing about this movie. That's really good. You have a live walking rat.
voiced by the wizard from Conan.
Is he?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He voiced him. He was voicing him for like a very long time. He was supposed to do it in the I forgot what the one of the last ones was supposed to be done. But he ended up passing away, so they gave it to was it Tony Shalhoub at the time?
What are you talking about? The voice of Splinter was the guy who did the voice of Elmo.
Nash?
Which one?
Kevin Clash.
Oh, Clash?
Yeah. The guy the guy that got fired.
Yeah, because
Because of
that
certain
guy.
things. Because of certain things.
too much
Very
tickling?
he liked Subway with Jared, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Emma don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
No, but yes, it wasn't the guy from Conan. It was that guy. He voiced Splinter.
By the way, Elmo is stained in my house because of that.
Yeah, well,
Like my kids can't even look at him.
it's
Don't
gross.
say it that way. It sounds gross.
Uh,
He's stained.
but then you had Frank Welker do the voices of Toka and Razar. Of course, Toka and Razar didn't really speak, but I liked the designs for all the creatures, the creatures in the movie, starting from the turtles to Toka to Razar.
It's Jim Henson Studios.
Yeah, it's all Jim Henson, right? Right. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm telling you, I really enjoyed the movie, watching it this time around, right? I've seen it a bunch of times, but watching it this time around, even the whole ninja rap part was a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Even all that was a lot of fun because although yes, it felt dated, but it was fun. It was a fun dated. It's like, oh, cool. This is like, I can see kids nowadays even watching this movie like, oh, that's cool because because again, you're not getting weak fights between the Foot Clan and the Ninja Turtles, or you're getting actual martial arts fight scenes. Like,
And then you get a dance scene.
and you get a dance scene, right? But you could have hired Donnie Yen to do some breakdancing.
You saw
Yep.
that?
They could have hired they could have hired Donnie Yen to do some breakdancing, but no, but still, it's like I think overall this movie is really one of the strong. I think it's better. It's better than I think it's better than the first one. I
Mm,
enjoyed it better than the first one. But
no.
the first one has its has its special place in my heart. But I like this
I
one.
like the introduction of Casey Jones.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. That was another thing that I think was missing from this movie. Maybe was like some Casey Jones, but some Elias Koteas.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm telling you, I enjoyed this movie. Right? I enjoyed this movie. We even got a little bit of Michael J. White. Yes, he's in the movie.
Where?
He's uncredited as a Foot Clan.
Oh yeah.
He's one of the audience members that joins the Foot Clan with Kino.
Oh no, I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, in the group, the little group before when they're going through all the training. Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
got you.
Yep. But yeah, so if you haven't seen,
I didn't even think about
well,
looking for him.
because what
Yeah.
in a couple months we get a new animated Ninja Turtles movie where they're
Which
actual
is more
teenagers,
teenagers.
where they sound more like kids versus
Yeah.
teenagers,
Well, I
right?
mean, that's what a 12-year-old, 13-year-old sounds like.
Maybe yeah, that's true. That's
They're
true.
not 16.
They have like they haven't their voice their voices haven't broken
Still
in this
crack.
movie. They're
You know,
still,
one of them sounds like Jacob Tremblay. This is me.
you can't hire Jacob Tremblay for everything, Ozzy. He can't be in
Damn it, I
everything.
want to.
He can't be in everything. For a guy who wants kids to die in every movie, you want Jacob Tremblay in everything.
Because he knows how to die right.
But if he doesn't die, what's the point? Right? That's what you say.
That's fine, yeah.
But yeah, no, you have this new if you haven't seen the new trailer for the new one, it's kind of like Into the Spider-Verse-ish looking.
Yeah.
But it's like yes, they sound more like kids, where versus when you watch this one, they sound more like they're 18 and 19 because they got the deeper voice, that bass in their
Yeah.
voice.
They sound like Valley guys.
Even though they're like 15.
Yeah. They're supposed to be like 14, 15 years old.
30.
They-
They're 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go fight the shredder. Let's do this.
They do have that New York accent.
Yeah.
And that's just April O'Neil. Crazy.
Yep. That's right. But if you haven't seen, I'm telling you, with the new one coming out, it's a good time to catch up on these old ones, right? Because
Yeah.
they even had the first original Ninja Turtle animated one, TMNT, that was technically a sequel to these movies, just in animated
Yeah.
form, right? If you haven't seen TMNT, it's a
It's
continuation
actually
of
not
these
bad. I don't know why
these
people
live
don't
action
mind her,
movies,
but it's
No, it is
not bad.
good. I like that
right?
one too.
And it's a nice
Yeah.
continuation between the links between the movies and then the live action.
In all fairness, the only bad one out there is Turtles in Time.
No, that's not true. The one with Out of the Shadows, it's
That's not bad, relax.
Oh, it's not great.
It's not that bad.
It's
Relax.
It's not.
Oh, I don't
great.
even count those.
Yeah, it's not great.
What?
I don't.
No, I don't count
Although I like the martial arts, it's not the same. It's you have CGI characters here. You have
Yeah.
practical people in suits and in giant helmets.
But Ralph is played by Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
Rickman?
Allen something.
Who-
Jack
Reacher.
Reacher. Jack Reacher.
There you
Jack
go.
Reacher.
Yeah.
But
What
no,
is it Snape? No.
Alan Rickman. He's played by Alan Rickman.
I'm going to play.
I'm Raphael.
I don't think that you'd like to have me here play Raphael, but that guy.
That's a horrible Alan Rickman.
You know what? Q.
Nah, well,
Fuck you.
don't try to do it. But if you haven't seen it, you should definitely check out like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and
Yeah.
then Secret of the Ooze, because these are movies that are a lot of fun to watch. Still to this day, they're really well made for the time that they came out at. Because you have it doesn't rely anything on CGI. It relies everything on practical. That's what's good. That's what's so good about it. And the stories like you can follow it and it works well. Everybody works well in the movie. That's why I enjoyed this movie so much. I was like, oh, I was almost dreading watching this movie again and be like, what if I don't like it after watching Short Circuit, after watching Super Mario Brothers, after watching these movies, I'm like, oh, maybe I just remember it differently. But when I saw it, I'm like, I'm glad I rewatched it because I don't remember it differently. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Overall,
You should watch Batman.
overall, it's a lot of fun. Only if it's Batman Forever.
No.
That's my favorite. Batman
Your favorite
Forever.
was Batman and Robin. Shut
No,
up.
my favorite was not Batman or Robin.
Yeah, it was. You're like, I love me to George Clooney as Bruce Wayne. Yeah, I remember you saying it.
I like how you
Same
pretend to me.
accent too. Same accent. It's
Give
crazy.
me a second. I gotta write something down. Gotta set a reminder real quick. Beat Ozzy unconscious. Okay.
Beat his ass.
All right.
Beat his ass mercilessly.
You made the list, son.
He's the only one on that list.
Yep.
Always.
Yeah, you're like 14 times on this list. But on that note, guys, if you haven't seen Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze, you should check it out. And it's a lot of fun. Check it out. On that note, this has been Vinny.
Ozzy,
And
We'll see you guys next time.
I made another funny.
Felicia. He's looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon.